And with this song, Matanzas by Quetzal, we know it's time for Popcorn Recap. The game is simple. We have 2 minutes to share chunklets of the plot from this week's episode.
Yes, we are going to be talking about Star Trek Discovery Season 1, Episode 13, What's Past is Prologue, written by Ted Sullivan and directed by Olatunde Osunsanmi. I'm messing. Is that how you pronounce this director's last name? I love this director.
Mm-hmm.
Osunsanmi? Olatunde Osunsanmi.
We hope that Popcorn Recap is funny because to us, Maya and I are disco newbies, and Claudia was raised in a Star Trekking family, as we've mentioned, and Dela loves minutia. So let's try and do all of that in just 2 minutes.
Okay, Brandon, please set the clock on the timer. 2 minutes. Episode 12 in 2 minutes on the clock. Can we get it done?
Incoming transmission.
Okay, so we have Lorca, who frees his old crew of traitors from their agonizer booths, and then he tells Mirror Landry, who's still alive, that this was his plan all along. With the help from a reluctant Mirror Stamets, they take over the ship so that Lorca can take the throne away from Georgiou.
Totally. And then back on the Discovery, Prime Stamets is explaining like how the entire mycelial network is now being poisoned by the big red ball, aka the central orb on the ISS Charon. And then Tilly notices, yeah, but then if we did that, then nothing will stop and we might die. And then Saru like rallies everybody and is like, I do not believe in no-win situations, and my ganglia is not up, so no one is dying today.
Burnham escapes through the vents before Georgiou can kill her, and she calls up Discovery, and they decide they need to destroy the central orb and cause an explosion that they can ride on the wave of the mycelial network, and then Stamets can help them navigate them home. Simple.
Yeah, and Lorca is, although it's not simple, because like Tilly's like, is it gonna be easy? And he's like, and then Lorca on the ISS Corcon, Lorca is taunting Georgiou over the intercom, so that she will take her team to battle him, and then they totally fight each other, and Georgiou beams into hiding, and then later on the bridge, Lorca totally murders Mirror Stamets.
It was crazy. So then Lorca, over the intercom, again, Lorca invites Burnham to join him and orders his people not to pursue her. Burnham finds Georgiou and contacts the Discovery. They agree to a plan, and then Burnham lures the containment field around the central orb of the mycelial network by using Georgiou as bait.
Big fight, big fight, big fight. And then Burnham wins and refuses to murder Lorca because that's not what Starfleet does. But that's what Georgiou does.
Oh,
We got close.
we were closer than ever, I think.
Yes.
What a place to pause on. I'm gonna give everybody a chance to do one more go back. Sometime I think by the last episode we're gonna get this in 2 minutes, y'all. Like, this was really amazing. We almost got all the plot points in, but we missed one big one. You were in the middle of presenting it. Dela, can we go back to you? You were like, Burnham isn't gonna kill Lorca, and then what happened?
Burnham gives a speech. I'm not going to kill you because Starfleet won't kill you. And then, but Emperor Georgiou will. So she stabs Lorca in the back with the big giant sword, silver sword we've seen all episode. And then he like staggers to the edge of the stairs right near the door where the moon door is. Yes. The corridor, not Game of Thrones, corridor.
Yes, and then they knock him through the door, so we know that his body's totally gone. And then Georgiou offers to sacrifice herself, like the good warrior that she is, to allow Burnham to escape. But surprise, Burnham non-consensually hugs Georgiou and takes her with them, and they're both beamed onto the Discovery, and the Charon is destroyed.
Okay, so then, so on the Charon, Stamets is like navigating them through the confusion, and then remembers the words that Culber said in like the mushroom Dreamland. And Culber was like, find the clearing in the forest. And Culber leans back and in that 90s screensaver sees the clearing and zips through and they get back and everybody, they're like, yay, we're back. But they're 9 months late, y'all. It's 9 months late. And the Klingons, they've totally won.
The Klingons had like a baby in that time.
Yes. I don't know. I don't know Klingon pregnancies. Somebody else let us know what that would actually
Gestational
be.
periods.
But a lot happened in that 9 months, and that brings us to the end of Popcorn Recap. Thank you for joining us for Popcorn Recap.
So we thank you all for joining us every week. Satterfield H continues to invite us to add 10 to 30 seconds on the clock every week. We don't complete. But this was a week to say we're almost there. We believe by episode 14 and 15, we're going to get it. So for now, if you might enjoy how we tell this story, but you might want to see a little deeper dive. So we're going to point you to our friends at Women at Warp. Thanks to Sue, who did the recap this week. Really interesting, fun graphics. And I'll just shout it out. They call about the Klingon War app. So I'm all about it. So I'm going to reference that and say, go ahead and do some other reading and nerd out as you look at Women at Warp's notes. And that is the Trek Table Popcorn Recap.